Hey guys, today I'll be looking at iPhone 5C news, specs and dates. So most of us know that Apple are due to announce their next iPhone soon and that people have been talking about it, but there has been pics of the prototype. It's basically an iPhone 5 with a plastic back, or in even more detail, a budget iPhone. The only thing that has really changed is the volume buttons, the speaker, the material and colours. One thing that will be changed is the colours of this iPhone, so it gives us a variety of colours to choose from. So basically every colour except black. The iPhone 5C is basically an iPod Touch 5th generation but with phone and different material and better stuff. People have been saying it will be called the iPhone 5C and I think it will too. Just so judging from pictures and the information given, you probably think that the C stands for cheap, but actually it stands for colour. There hasn't been anything said from Apple about the iPhone 5C, but there have been videos of the iPhone 5C back as shown by Detroit blog. There is proof that the iPhone 5C is real because a popular company called Spigen have made a case already for the iPhone 5C on Amazon. Now here's a video made by Detroit blog about the iPhone 5C prototype back.
Pretty much similar design, similar layout. Now the buttons themselves won't be metal, they'll be plastic and will be color coded to the body of the phone. Same with the sleep wake button up here, you can see right here it's also pill shaped. And if you look on the other side, you'll see the SIM tray, also with a hole indicating where the SIM tray will be. So the SIM tray will also be situated here, presumably also a nano SIM. Now on the back we'll see our iPhone logo with that new thinner font. So if you look at the fonts for the iPhone 5 and the new iPhone plastic edition, whatever you want to call this, you can see it's a little thinner font, probably to go along with the new iOS 7 aesthetic. We have our black Apple logo, which is actually very similar to what Apple has been doing with recent product redesigns like the Airport products, the Airport Extreme and Time Capsule. Up here you'll see the lens for the camera, so you can see it's also anti-reflective. We do have our lens for the LED flash, so it's just a single LED flash. We also have our microphone. This is very similar to the layout for the iPhone 5, as well as the iPod Touch 5th generation. Now, of course, the big story here is that we lose the beautiful design of the iPhone 5. So we don't have that beautiful mirrored chamfer, the glass trim pieces, the all aluminum unibody construction, as well as that very thin design. So we have a pretty simple plastic shape, very glossy. Has a very nice form factor to it, just like the iPhone 5. Feels very comfortable to hold, a nice square edge to grab onto, and grip is not too small, so you can grab it off the table pretty comfortably, and it just handles very nicely. It's a very comfortable size, and it's a very nice quality plastic. So it's a pretty simple design. It's all unibody plastic. It's not like the old one, the 3G and 3GS, where you had the metal frame. So it's a little different, it's a little cleaner overall. I actually really like it. It's certainly much thinner than that, as you can see. And of course you can see other details here, such as that chrome ring around the camera lens and the flash. You don't see that here with the plastic case. And again, if you look at the bottom, you just see a lot more work has gone into the iPhone design. So you have all these micro-drilled holes. We have the
So is this phone really worth upgrading to from your current iPhone? I'd say it depends on what you're looking for. For example, you may want a durable, cheap phone that does the job without judging the appearance. If you do, then the iPhone 5C is for you. But if you want looks over durability, then just keep your iPhone. But for me, it's a hard decision. I have an iPhone 4S and I absolutely love it. I haven't upgraded to iPhone 5 because iPhone 4S is basically the same but smaller and heavier. But this has got me thinking, because I wanted an upgrade because my iPhone is kind of getting old. I do like the iPhone 5, but it's very expensive. So for me, I need an iPhone 5, but as cheap as I could get it. And I really do like the look of the new iPhone 5C. It's just amazing. But it may have a 5 megapixel camera without Siri, but I really doubt that. So anyway, moving on to the prices. So recently, a prominent commenter on a Chinese social media site, Weibo, said that the iPhone 5C will be priced with a UK price tag at 320 quid, which I think is amazing. So my iPhone is worth about 300 quid, and if I sell it for this much and add 20 quid, I could get the iPhone 5C. This will be my plan if iPhone 5C is fully announced by Apple. But you guys are probably wondering, when is the iPhone 5C coming out? Well, according to the public and some phone companies, the iPhone 5C will be announced the day after my birthday, which is 10th of September. So it will be announced on 10th of September. I mean, how lucky am I, man? A day after my birthday. I just love Apple. But one thing I forgot to mention was that what about iPhone 5S? Apple are probably announcing two phones on September 10th, iPhone 5S and iPhone 5C. But iPhone 5S will basically be a bigger iPhone 5, as Apple are looking into the bigger screens like Samsung. And it will have a 12 megapixel camera with a bigger display and more expensive. So overall, I would upgrade to the iPhone 5C, not the iPhone 5S, because I'm not looking for a bigger display, even though I love taking pics. But the iPhone 5C looks the best. I do kind of care about the material, but plastic will be good enough. But one other thing I haven't mentioned is what chip will be in the iPhone 5C. I don't really know, but I'm guessing it will be the A6 chip and iPhone 5S A7. I mean, A6 is better than my A5, so it will do. Yep, so that's it, guys. My second news video. Tell me what you think of the iPhone 5C and iPhone 5S and which one you would get. And don't forget to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, guys.